Live update here on Hurricane Helene, currently with winds of 120 miles an hour and a minimum pressure of 951 millibars. A dire situation here as it's currently located in the Gulf of Mexico. Probably the most dire thing about it is if I go to the peak surge, 15 to 20 feet. This is some monumental storm surge. This is probably about the height of most just normal houses here, and that's at least up or at least more than 12 feet of storm surge is forecast for a large chunk, the entire Big Bend area of Florida. Currently, the recon has been through the center multiple times. As a matter of fact, on one occasion, did find minimum Category 4 force winds. Was actually not minimum. It was actually 140 miles an hour. It could have been just fluke in the system. So at a non-standard advisory at 125 earlier today, 125 Central Time, they went with 120 miles an hour. Just 6 minutes ago, they actually put out the update. They dropped it 8 millibars in an hour and a half. Currently, well, anyways, this is a GFS model. Just has it. Of course, this is from the 12Z run, which completed 3 hours ago. Then it was still at like 963 millibars. So then they have it making landfall at 959. It's 8 millibars below that, so it's actually looking more on key. So actually, we have the newest NAM model out. Interesting. So they have a 952-ish millibar. Granted, they have it at 957 at 2 p.m., which was about accurate, and they had it peaking at 950, which is just 1 millibar down. They have it making landfall around 10:30ish Central Daylight Time, and I would have to argue with them that it would probably be between about 9 and midnight Eastern Time here, and before looping up. They said, honestly, the NAM model, I think it's taking it a lot farther east. So I think it's gonna more do like this. They have it much farther. Actually, almost completely just passing over Atlanta. Still probably as a strong tropical storm. Scarily. Matter of fact, do I have waves? Waves. No. Dang it! I thought I would have waves. Okay, well here is the SIR for that. They have it just boom, just big burst of convection, and then just kind of dies out. The FV3 model as it had it be level at 962. That's a foregone conclusion unless it just starts weakening. In my eyes, it could become a Category 4. I want to say around 140 miles an hour. Oh, oh. New mission in new recon plane going out into Helene. I mean, it just took off from Houston. Probably won't be there for at least another 2 hours. But I mean, get more data. This one, turning now to the northeast. Probably gonna do one more pass and then go back, unless it just stays with it until landfall. I will be live streaming till I'll probably stop around the 4 o'clock advisory. So that is it's my plan there. Getting the windy. There's the satellite imagery. The eye, well, it seemed better, but although I don't actually have it, the newest microwave imagery showed it looking like a beast. So honestly, my thing right here, it's not looking like that because of shear. It's not looking like that because it's weakening. It's looking like that just sheerly because of how much convection there is. I mean, that's my thing. I mean, the eye did try to form, but then it just got swallowed up because that big burst of convection. On the eastern side, there have been a lot of tornado warnings in the past hour and a half with this system. Currently, some of the worst bands right here forecast to move in. We have a big cell of rain currently moving through Sarasota, Longboat Key, Bradenton, and Holmes Beach. Could hit St. Petersburg 17 minutes, and it could hit Palm Harbor 39, Port Richey 56 minutes from now. Um, and some more very scary storms. One off coast here moves in, hits McClellanville 29 minutes, hits Georgetown in around an hour. That's in South Carolina currently. Wind. Here we go. Give me the NAM model. Okay. Oh my. Okay, so this is clearly an old run. It's saying 933. I mean, 930. I wouldn't say that it's gonna happen, but I'm not gonna say it's completely just out of the picture. I'm just gonna say that it would be devastating. It is 936 millibars. It's at 7 p.m. with well, this is sustained ground winds of around 110 miles an hour, maybe hitting 115, then making landfall with ground winds. I mean, look at some of these winds. Perry at 55, Steinhatchee 70, Tallahassee 45, Monticello 50, Madison 60, Live Oak 55, Branford 60, Cedar Key 67 miles an hour. Here's the HRR model. About the same there. And then the wind just dies down, though, even after it passes. I mean, still, even while it's insane amounts of storm surge, even the coast of Georgia, North Carolina, maybe even up into South Carolina, could be seeing some minor storm surge. I don't think it could be anything life-threatening. I mean, I say that anything can be life-threatening. I mean, nothing really like 10, 15 feet. I don't, maybe 1 or 2 feet. Look at gusts here from the NAM model. These are ground gusts. And Cedar Key gusting to 90. Steinhatchee 120 mile an hour gust. Perry 107 mile an hour gust. The good thing about this is besides Tallahassee, this is a very sparsely populated area. I mean, there's one gust in the eyewall here gusting to 125. There's Branford 110, Live Oak 105, Madison 100, Lake City 88. I mean, even you get down to somewhere like Ocala, you're still gusting to 80 miles an hour. You see that big green swath? This just shows you how big the storm is. That's the radius of tropical storm force winds. Massive. Now, they're almost all gone by Saturday afternoon, but, I mean, I don't mean they ain't coming back. This is the most recent cone out from the NHC. Here's the experimental cone. See, massive, a lot of hurricane warnings. I mean, it's a little crazy to think that the entirety of both Georgia and South Carolina are under some type of warning. I mean, that's just incredible. While taking my eye off from Helene for a few minutes, we do have other storms. We have Tropical Storm Isaac, newly formed in the northern latitudes, currently located at 37.4 degrees north, 51.2 degrees west, with winds of 55 miles an hour and minimum pressure of 995 millibars. Forecast to maybe become a hurricane. Not the farthest up, but maybe one of the farthest up hurricane forming. That could that beat Pablo's record in 2019? Northern, maybe eastern, absolutely not. Here's Hurricane John. Last advisory had it stationary off the coast of Mexico. Even more crazy about John. Let me just Well, yeah, this was it was Category 3. It made landfall as a Category 3, went inland, came back, and now it's back as a hurricane. Let me try and get some more frames here. See if I can get something that shows all of John's lifespan here. Get that to load. Nah, it just shows its second stint of life, but you see just blowing up, and then really in the most recent frames, the convection, it's there, just not at the center. Starting to wane a little bit there. We also have Tropical Depression 19 out in the Eastern Pacific. Could threaten Japan. I doubt it, though. Next name on the list in the West Pacific is Jebi. Here's Cimarron, still tropical depression after it bobbed and weaved all throughout just south of Japan. Not much to say there. Here's 98L. Nice structure, not much circulation though. Actually, I'm looking at this. There's some circulation. It gets more better defined in those most recent frames. I wouldn't be so surprised if by 4 o'clock, early 7 o'clock, if they have this as a tropical depression 12. But I don't know. Here is Helene. This is what it looked like last night. Then you see it traversing through last night into this morning, where it just kept trying to make that eye, but it just never could. As a matter, the eye is just completely disappeared at this point. Again, not cause of just the sheer amount of, say, wind shear. Also, it looks like the eye has become less elongated there. But just because of how much convection, I mean, we're seeing negative 90 almost on the north side of this, so. Alright, let's look at the H Wharf on Helene here. Has it making landfall as a 941 millibar, Category 3, making landfall at 129.41. The pressure, that's not a terrible estimate, but the actual wind speed, I honestly think it could make a run for Category 4. I would not be surprised if it got to Category 4. Actually, it does show in 9 hours getting to Category 4. Granted, that's at 4 p.m., which is in 40 minutes. Okay, H. Wharf on Isaac here has it strengthening, becoming a hurricane, becoming a very broad system, and then extratropical. So, I mean, looks quite nice. Very nice, wide eye there. Once it becomes a hurricane, then it just, actually, very wide eye there. Not much to say there for Isaac. H. Wolf on John has it, kind of sitting there and just kind of dying out. Even after it moves away from Mexico, there's not much, it does there. Okay, half's A on Helene. This is where it starts getting a little scary. So they have it, right here at, 945, 107. Makes landfall. I mean, that's after landfall, so I can't give you a pinpoint accuracy on that. But, scary thing is, earlier, like 2 days ago, half's B was showing an 887 millibar, like 190 mile an hour Helene, which is nightmare. Okay, half's A on Isaac has it, like H Wharf, becoming a very broad hurricane, weakens, and then just goes extratropical. Granted, not as far north as H Wharf had it going. Again, becomes a quite nice looking system when it does peak as a hurricane. Half say on John here has, come on, you can do it. As well, well, there it is, making landfall as a major hurricane. comes back. They have it stalling and just kind of doing what it's been doing. They just makes landfall and then nothing really happens. To be expected. Half's B on Helene here shows it, making landfall probably as a category 4, probably a 130-mile-an-hour category 4, and then just, not much. Okay, but the satellite imagery for Half's B is always a little intense. Kind of just looks like a mini typhoon tip right there. Isaac Half's B has same thing as the other two. Just becomes a hurricane. So not as nice looking as the other two. Probably because it only briefly becomes a hurricane. Yeah. Okay, GFS on Helene here shows the 82 knots. Okay. Well, some new. Okay, so the three-way mission 16 into Helene over, done with. They did fine. Last pass 952 millibars, but they already have it down at 951 at the moment. So they are heading back, soon to be replaced by the 17th mission, currently heading out. It's a long range. For the basins here. Here is GFS. You see, there's John in the Eastern Pacific. There is 97L, Isaac, and Helene. You see, we're gonna go quick here. Helene makes landfall. John dissipates. Isaac becomes Hurricane. 97L becomes a tropical storm. Next name on the list is Joyce. Dissipates. Another storm. Two more. One forms in the Bay of Campeche, starts rapidly intensifying. The other one forms near Africa. The one in the Bay of Campeche becomes a Category 4, while another one forms near the Greater Antilles, moving north. The next four names on the list, for the four names I see forming, are Joyce, Leslie, Milton, Nadine, and Oscar. And let's go look in the Eastern Pacific. John and nothing. Central Pacific. The Central Pacific. What do you expect? Western Pacific. So we do see somewhere on there, and that end 19 becomes probably a typhoon as it moves northwards past Japan. Another typhoon probably becomes a strong Category 3, maybe low. Oh, did not mean to go back to that. Low in Category 4 moves north, makes landfall in North Korea, and then just Autobots roll out. Okay, Indian Ocean. Well, a little something spins up in the southwestern Indian, I'm gonna say, and Australian region. It's the Australian region in September, October. Not much to say. I might as well look at the South Atlantic. What's it gonna do to hurt me? Actually, I do look at it. Oh, that's nothing. I thought it was further north than that. No, it's extratropical. Not really anything forms. Well, there's the high range model. Now we just sit and wait for the long haul here. Let's go to Zoom Earth here. Got some new satellite imagery in. So here's Helene. Why do they have it as a 105-mile-an-hour Category 2? Oh, because it's at 250. That's why. Why is it still at 105 miles an hour? They just... Oh, it's because... Oh. I still don't get why they have it like that. That's a little, weird there, because it isn't. Here's John, they have it making landfalls in 5-mile-an-hour Category 1. Once it, But yeah, there's the, proof that it did become a Category 3 before slamming into Mexico and then came back! Surprisingly. What? There's a disturbance in the Central Pacific? No, there isn't. I just checked this when I... There's nothing there. Oh, because it's 2 day. still nothing. But yeah, there is that one area of interest. Right there. There is 19. Oh my. Maybe a little spin up happening across India potentially. I mean, you always get those overland depressions. You have there's 97W, which could move southwestwards before forming near Luzon and then moving north. But yeah, for the tropics, it's really all that's happening. So, like I said, now we just kind of gotta wait and wait for new info here. So, looking at Helene, let's storm surge and inundation. Ooh, it's interactive. Oh, you can see the storm surge. Well, there's Tallahassee. Can I like? I can zoom further in, but you see the coast majorly inundated there. It's not even showing up in most places just because of how high the water would be. If I can find Cedar Key, that would be great. I think that's Cedar Key right there. Oh, covered in water. No, that's not good. Yeah, like all of this just covered in water. Where's Apalachicola at? Oh, I mean, they're doing better. Better by a lot. Oh no, Apalachicola's over here. It's not where's Apalachicola. Anyways, yeah, major inundation along the coast. I already heard news earlier of major inundation in Tampa. And then, well, look at all this inundation all right there. That's crazy. Crazy. Here's a potential rainfall. Some large amounts inland, potentially a foot of rainfall, maybe even more. In the Smoky Mountains up there, the Appalachian Mountains. Flash flooding potential. Well, look at that massive swath of just high. I don't think that's very good there. Here's the warnings in the Code Interactive map, which I would like to take a look at. What is... Okay. But you see that teal zone all right here. That's tropical storm force winds. Massive. We do have Isaac, so oh, it's just for Helene. Okay. But yeah, the entire coast, well, almost the entire coast of Florida under a tropical storm watch. The entire coast of South Carolina and Georgia under a tropical storm watch as well. Almost the entire east and south, or south and east coast of Florida also under a hurricane warning. From around Apalachicola probably to what's down here, Naples. Approximately. So let's see here. The storm surge graphic. I mean, Tampa Bay, 5 to 8 feet of storm surge. That's just crazy. 1 to 3 feet of storm surge in the Florida Keys. That's probably mostly said and done for. Some radar. It looks like it. If I can take a look here, it looks like it's starting to move. Like it's done a northeasterly jog there. It looks like Panama City getting some major rainfall rates. I mean, look at this past hour. Look at that. Here's the pressure readings. Deep low pressure there from Helene. Where is the okay here? No, not the temperature. I want the rain accumulation. For some odd reason, it shows oh, I thought that was gonna be like 2 inches. In the next what? Only 7 inches. Okay, what? No, I want the GFS model. NAM? Give me NAM. Much better. So it shows 8 inches along the coast here. Some more big rainfall totals. Near Tampa. Here's the radar plus. You see a lot of rain. I mean, the rain associated with Helene is going from Charleston, West Virginia, all the way down to the Cayman Islands. Is that not just a little absurd? So, the hurricane tracker here, they have it forecast to be 121 miles an hour. How nice. Within 20 minutes, the new advisory should be out on Hurricane Helene here. Nothing new yet. Look at the sea surface temperatures here for the North Atlantic. Up all the way up until landfall. Helene looking at least 28 degrees 28 degrees Celsius SSTs there, and for that new system forming 30 to 31 all the way, and probably for its entire life for 97L over here 28 29 could get 30s before moving up, and Isaac, I mean it kind of 24 through sadness. In the Eastern Pacific, still a spot of 31 degrees right off the coast of where John is. Still not much of a dip either where Helene or John were. So that's interesting. In the Western Pacific, still an insanely large swath of 30 to 31 degrees sea surface temperatures. Right where 97W is, also 30 degrees. Where Cimarron is, around 29 to 28. Degrees there as we look into the Indian Ocean. Of course, the usually insane 33 degrees in both the Red Sea and the Arabian Sea. 29 degrees all around the Bay of Bengal and near the Arabian Sea. On the eastern side near India, not terrible, 28, 29, but as you get closer to Somalia, temperatures dive down to about 20 degrees. Near Australia there, sea temperatures off the north coast of Australia aren't terrible, around 29 degrees. And near Madagascar, off the northwestern tip, near 27 currently. Back to the recon. Pretty soon, they will be getting there, probably about an hour and a half now. Well, not much really else to say other than watching the storm and waiting for the brand new advisory to come out. So, I mean, there's not really much else to do till that stupid advisory comes out. Something interesting I have noticed is if you watch Helene's remnants, they come offshore. You see them right there, just off the coast. And you look and you watch them. They keep going and they just load. And they keep going and they that's Helene right there. I specialize in the study of tropical cyclones after they die. It'd be nice if I had some webcams up. I don't have any webcams up though, so well, there's not much I can say. So yeah, I'm gonna scrounge around for some more graphics for you, so you can sit and look at the satellite imagery while I do something real quick. And the hold on. And now, alright, I'm gonna be finding some more, some graphics here. Why am I singing the Mario song? I'm gonna get copyrighted. Ow! Ow! Oh, that hurt. I hit myself in the lip. That hurt. And there we go. Okay, we are good. There we go. Okay. So, new graphics. We have this is the Atlantic Basin. We see there's Helene, there's John near Mexico, and there's 97L, and there's Isaac. So if I can just give me some here's the SSTs. Oh, there's no, that's no, wrong thing. I want the SSTs. So here are the SSTs currently. So you see Isaac. I mean, SSTs are manageable where it's at. Could be better though. So now give me infrared. So there are some nice blow-ups of convection near play, near Helene, specifically on the north eye wall, and some more blow-ups of convection now starting on the eastern eye wall, as the eye looks like it's trying to re-emerge itself again. Let me go check up on the recon. Oh, anything new? Anything new? Nothing new. Nothing new. Okay. What else we have? We have the ramp archives. My favorite websites. Here's some of the microwave images. Like I said, quite scary, that most recent one right there. I mean, it doesn't look like that on the surface, but here's the model diagnostic plot. Um, so on the top there we have intensity. Got it. That's the wind shear, sea surface temperatures, and the something. So it originally showed it becoming just insanely strong as it moved close. Why is it no? Why is it going backwards? Okay, whatever. That's the most recent one. They have it coming minimum Cat 4 at best. Those are the most recent images. Of no, what? I have no idea what I just did. So here's the most recent image of Helene. As I said, some big blow up of convection on that northern side, which kind of stole. Okay, that's a 1 hour jump. Just took over the entire northern Iowa. Now another burst of convection coming as well. So what other infrared do we have? It's not there. So we're just that never happened. And we're gonna go. Okay, no updates on the recon. There we go. Can I have this one though? I want this one. I really want that one. Oh, it's the Ram one. Oh, it's the same color scheme they used for Ram. That's cool. Okay, nice to know. So here's Helene right here. Just a bit offset. Cause you see that's what it looks like, and then it's a bit different. Same color scheme though. That's what I wanted. Yeah, and then that burst on the eastern side that's trying to come up. That eye still trying to reform. You know, it looks better now than it did like 10 minutes ago. So, I mean, the system is still certainly intensifying. This is the most recent, that's the 9 a.m. one. So 9 a.m. was 15, so is this 15A? No, that's 16. Okay. A new advisory out on Hurricane John. Still at 75 miles an hour. Currently located at 17.6 degrees north, 102.8 degrees west. Now finally moving again. It was stationary earlier. Now moving at northwest at 2 miles an hour. Still very slow. This could bring torrential rains to southwestern Mexico here. See if they have any statements for that. And here's the rainfall potential. Almost 20 inches. Could happen here, and this is just in the next 2 days here. Look at the this is the cone. See, there's the line. Turn the windshield off. You see, it's just moving that fast. I mean, by Saturday afternoon, or by Friday afternoon, it's only supposed to have like just made landfall, which is honestly just crazy just to think about how slow it's moving. Just trying to wait and wait and wait for that new update. Alas, we at the moment it probably won't be too long until the new update comes out. Probably only be about 10 minutes ish. I say. Ish. Here's the visible high res here. Yeah, it doesn't look terrible. I mean, it could look much, 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 much worse. I mean, let's be real here. It could look worse. Let's take a journey to the Western Pacific. There's 97W. There's tropical depression, and that is. Can we, like. I don't like the white borders. Give me the black ones. I like the black ones better. There we go. So it's. The imagery's bugging. Oh. 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 And oh. And oh. And oh again. Okay. That's the 1 p.m. version. No, I want the most recent advisory that I saw. It came out, and you cannot hide it from me. Okay, well that's all. This is all I have for right now. 14th advisory on Hurricane Helene as of 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Currently at 125 miles an hour, minimum pressure of 951 millibars, moving north-northeast at 23 miles an hour with a minimum pressure of 951 millibars. Currently located at 27.9 degrees north, 84.6 degrees west. You just give me the new cone. Oh well. Again, Category 4 isn't out of the window yet. It has the chance. I'm not saying that it will become one. I'm just saying it has the chance. So, that being said, there's not much else I really can else say until the new cone comes out, which I haven't seen yet. Oh boy. Can I just... Do they have it in the archive yet? Tropical Cyclone Advisories. Hurricane Helene. There we go. The update at 15 UTC. Well, yeah, give me the graphics archive. Or to stop. And then just give me the most recent one. Has it red, because maybe it's like not ready or something. Yeah, this is 13A. Now give me the 5-day no line. They originally had it looking like. It kept narrowing it. Thought it was going to below Tallahassee. And then it had moved to the east a lot. Wednesday, it really did move, and then it shifted back. So, that's 13A. It's the peak surge going 10 to 15, and then 12 to 18, 15 to 20. No change with that. Still, though. Anyways, Isaac's update isn't out. Helene's is, but of course, can't give us the cone yet. Oh no, here's the new cone. So now, tropical storm force winds for almost the entirety of the state of Florida currently. Still forecast to be a hurricane going into Georgia, which is interesting. One last look before I leave right here. I will say, as I look at the radar, the eye looks much better. Just more symmetrical in general. Okay, well, without further ado here, I don't have much else to say, to be honest. They are starting to get close to Helene. If anything really, really major happens, I will continue to update you on this from today into Saturday and even Sunday, even though it'll probably be dissipated by then. It will just be a huge rainmaker. So Helene here with winds of 125 miles an hour, minimum pressure 900. What was the pressure again? It was 951 millibars, and I have been Skylancer. I didn't give you an intro. There's no need for an intro. It's hurricane time. I'm so sorry I haven't been uploading in a while. School restarted, and I've just had school, so hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to get a video or two, maybe a live stream with one of my friends, and but not really much else to say. So